everybody know my everybody know my name. Everybody know my name. Everybody know everybody know everybody know everybody know everybody know my everybody know my name. Everybody know my name. Everybody know everybody know everybody know everybody know my everybody know my name.
And I got my studs, let's go, baby.
Everybody know my name. Everybody know everybody know everybody know everybody know.
Hey everybody, what's good? My name is Avram Gonzales. Welcome to Inspiration. We're doing something new that you've never done before. Will change your experience forever. I promise you. Personal growth is guaranteed. I want to start by giving big ups to my boy Sonati Pop. That was his music video that you watched on the way in here today. It's called Everybody Know My Name. I think it kicks ass. The video is the bomb. I think Sonati Pop's on his way to big things, and so if you enjoy his music, I encourage you to check the links out at the very end of the video as well as below the video. And I hope you stick around to the end because I do have a nice little surprise for you. On top of that, if you're watching this video on Facebook and you're tagged in this video, it simply means that you were a major part of the inspiration of this video actually getting put together. And if it weren't for your input, I don't think it would have happened. I mean, I wouldn't have thought about it for 2 months up until this point to actually put it together. I mean, I want it to be memorable. I want it to be useful for each of you. And so this video actually came from a moment of massive frustration. I was working this old job, and I was doing a videography stuff. I was working on a wedding DVD for a client, and you know, I put like 50 hours into this thing by the time I was done, which, by the way, I finally completed a massive project on that scale. That was something that I'd never done before. And it just seemed like, even though I've made a million videos before, and I've been there, done that, and gone through all the steps, things just kept like popping up. You know, it didn't matter what I was doing, the unexplained would occur, and I wouldn't be able to overcome these like regular hurdles that I'm used to just like completely bowling over. So, you know, one thing would go wrong, and I have to deal with that, so I'd go over that hurdle. But then, like, right away, I'd be like, boom, hitting another wall. Something else unexplained. You ever have that happen? Like, you can't even explain it. You've been there a million times, and things just continue to go wrong. So I get over that hurdle, another one. Get over that hurdle, another one. So my frustration starts to kind of build throughout this time. I'm actually starting to go a little bit crazy. Because by the very end of this project, I have one more thing to do. And keep in mind, I've been working on this thing for over 45 hours, and I just want to get it done. I want to ship it to the client and be over it, you know? Like, editing videos, wedding videos, not the most entertaining thing in the world. So by the time I was almost done, this one last thing gets in my way. I almost lost it. I was freaking out. I could not figure out for the life of me what was going wrong. I was ready to take this $2,000 printer that I was having to deal with. I was ready to throw it out the window. I mean, how crazy is that? A $2,000 printer, I'm really thinking about taking it and like beating it up or like throwing it out the window. I could not figure out what was wrong. And that's where the moment of inspiration actually came from. I mean, I was ready to lose it. Absolutely lose it. And so I think it just goes to prove that frustration can turn you into an absolute animal. I mean, you can't even think straight. So if you can't even think straight, how can you actually function? How can you be yourself? How can you, you know, bring joy into this world when you're just pissed off? It doesn't work. So I wanted to know, and that's why I opened up this question almost 2 months ago, and I got this huge response from people. I wanted to know, like, what is it that you do when in these moments of great frustration that helps you, like, chill and get back to the point where you can actually like function. And so here's some of the responses that I got. Of course, every form of exercise came up, you know, whether it was yoga or like beating the crap out of somebody, Taekwondo style. And along with exercise, of course, comes a little bit of booze, you know, whether it's a glass of wine or a dark and stormy.
I always knew that 2 and 2 made 3. I wish away the time I'm leaving in. I never want to see you smile again. It's not for show that I'm feeling like it's not for show. Come on and take a drink with me.
lips. It's so good. Doesn't matter. Sometimes we just need a good stiff drink in order to bring us down a little bit. On top of that, some solid meditation is always good to, get to your moment of zen, center yourself a little bit, right? And a multitude of other things. I like to sing. That's one of the things that I think brings me back into the moment. When everything you get is everything that you want, well, which would you prefer? My finger on the trigger or... But altogether, I think, in between these activities, I think it's important to realize that, doing what it is that you're passionate about, the things that you really enjoy to do, doesn't matter where you are, what you're up to that day, I think that's a good place to start. Whatever your hobby is. I know some people are way into sports, whether they like to play them or watch them. There's different things for every single person. They're going to bring you back to your center, get you out of that moment of frustration, get you to a point where you can actually think straight and function. So if you want to see the responses that everybody gave, person by person, head over to my website, follow the link below. You're going to see like the 20 or 30 responses that people gave. Some of them are pretty damn funny. Others are pretty intriguing, I didn't necessarily think about that. So good stuff all around. I think that you'll find that useful, if not a little bit hilarious. So one of the things that I wanted to add to this list that actually didn't get brought up and I didn't think about until actually making this video, and it's something that I'm going to be doing in the next few days, and that I'm going to be inviting some of you to join me in. Actually, if you're in Colorado, listen up. Sometimes frustrations build over time. Sometimes we just feel like we need to get away. Sometimes we feel like we need just a total reset button. And what better way to do that than to actually go on vacation somewhere? Completely leave what you've got going on behind you. Relax and be in the moment. I know when you get back, the physical things may not have actually changed in your life, but a lot of times you bring back a different mindset. You're able to kind of remove yourself for those few days and actually come back, and it brings a new clarity to the world that you live in every single day. So what I'm doing next week is I'm traveling with my good friend Jomo to Sedona, Arizona. We're leaving this Saturday, the 12th, is it? And that's where you come in. If you're in Colorado and you're looking for a fine adventure, we're going camping for about 10 days in Sedona. It's our entire spring break from the 12th, and we'll be getting back the 19th, the Saturday night. It's going to be good stuff. I'd like for you to come. We got one extra seat left. It's going to be an absolute blast. So if you're from Colorado and you're listening, send me a message if you'd like to come. We'd love to have you. The more the merrier, right? So that's a wrap for today's episode. Hopefully that has been useful for you, seeing everybody else's responses and how to get out of your frustration. I know that one of my big things, beyond going on this trip to Sedona with my boy Jomo, I like to dance. I like to get my groove on, you know what I'm saying? And so that's how we're going to round out the episode today. I hope you enjoyed everything that we talked about. I hope you enjoy the music by Sonati Pop, probably playing right this instant. And we're just going to dance this bad boy out. Till next time, I'll see you later. Crush those frustrations. Get back to your moment of zen.
I'm reclaimed up, head to my tippy toes. Gotta get that dough. Now here we go. I'm $1 million man with $1 billion plan. I need that money, baby. I need that money, fam. Now get up off my toes. Who you think you stepping on? I come correct every time I rep my automatic weapon home. So yes, I'm dressed in chrome. Oh, and yes, I'm on fully auto laser sight shell. Catch it, let it blow. Everybody know my name. That's cause I flow cocaine. I am the dopest of the dope, baby. Now blow your brains. Got a little bit of dough, no plane. Anywhere you wanna go, I'm game. We can get it in, I'ma get it out. You can get on top of that and ride till I pop it off in your mouth. Hot when I'm in the south, rock when I'm in the house, rocking like a hurricane. I can't complain because everybody know my name. I get busy, yeah, I get busy, and you know I got my poppin' parties. People rocking with me, come on.
Everybody know my everybody know my name. Everybody know my name. Everybody know. Everybody know everybody know everybody know my everybody know my name. Everybody know my name. Everybody know everybody know.
It ain't never gonna be the same. Hip hop's gonna know my name. Everybody gonna see me on the TV when I need me for a rush. You better bring that change. I'm the best in the game. All the rest complain, but